was Christmas morning, 1961. I recall the empty pen where my rabbit pet belonged. And my mother said, don't go into the shed. And if I just behave, I get something yummy after long. Still didn't know where Flappie was. And said she'd ask my dad, who was busy in the shed. So I searched for Flappie for an hour or so, all around the lawn and garden and underneath my bed. But I was sure I locked my rabbit pen, just as I did every night. And I checked 3 times just yesterday, when I thought something wasn't right. And I stared at the pen just as if I knew what I know now. It was Christmas morning, 1961. Everybody searched for Flappie and my Daddy searched as well, by the trees and the water, but never in the shed, 'cause he couldn't be in there. And so I shook my head. We sat together, then we took a break for coffee. Everybody drinking coffee, but I didn't have a drop. I thought of Flappie and how cold it was at winter. Then I started crying, then I couldn't make it stop. 'Cause I was sure I locked my rabbit pen, just as I did every night. And I checked 3 times just yesterday, because something didn't seem right. And I stared at the pen, just as if I knew what I know now. It was the first day of Christmas, 61, everyone ate so loudly, but I didn't care. I could only think of Flappie, my dear little Flappie, and my appetite for food just wasn't there. After the soup, the main course would arrive. Father laughed and pointed, look, it's Flappie in the pan. I still see the silver bowl and him lying in 3 pieces, and I realize my dad is such an evil man. I left the table screaming and stamping, and I cried upon my bed for hours and hours. And I stood cursing loud at the top of the stairs, yelling, Flappie wasn't yours! And I stared out the window with the empty rabbit pet on my mind. It was the second day of Christmas, 1961. Mom remembers when she woke. Daddy was gone, and I told her not to go into the shed. And if she just behaved, she'd get something yummy later.